Alright guys, welcome to my video. Mike Sancho here. Today I'm going to be going over support and resistance in trading. I'm going to be teaching you guys what support and resistance is, why it's important, and how you can use it to profit in the markets. So let's dive right into it. I have this chart pulled up for you guys to see here. Okay, we got GBPJPY. So this is the Great Britain pound versus the Japanese yen. Okay, right now we're trading at 148.495. Okay, this is a daily chart. Okay, so we're looking at it in different time frames. Okay, so each candle here represents 1 day of price action. Okay, so we have all these options on TradingView to check out. And right now we're trading off the 1 day. Okay, we want to start looking at the larger time frame because that's going to give us a big picture view of what's going on inside the market. Okay, so that's typically where I go to get a good look at what's happening. Okay, so what is an area of support or resistance? Okay, it's going to be an area where price continually comes to a spot, okay, and turns around at that spot. So right here, I see one right off the bat. Okay, let me grab this. Okay, right in here, basically. Here. Okay, let me change the colors on this. Color is weird. Okay, we'll do a blue line. Okay, so this is an area right here of resistance. Okay, and typically an area of resistance is also an area of support, or an area of support is also an area of resistance. Okay, and you want to think of these more as zones. You don't want to think of them as just one specific price point. Okay, so why is this? This is an area of support and resistance. Okay, why? Because price coming all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, hits right here. Okay, you can see it was a to the pip touch right up here. Okay, to the pip. This candle wick came all the way up, stopped right here, turned right around. Okay, that's an area of resistance. It's a ceiling. It's a ceiling on price. Okay, so we come up, boom, ran right into it. Come all the way down here, come back up, boom, ran right into it. Came back down, came right up here, hit it again. Okay, and like I said, it's not just one specific price point. Okay, it's a zone, and typically we want to draw out the zone from the body of the candle, okay, through the wick. So let me draw this out here. Where are we at? Okay, here we go. All right, so you want to look at this as a zone. Okay, and let's pull it all the way out here. Okay, so you can see where every time comes up into the zone, hits the ceiling. Okay, it's a resistance. It's the ceiling. Okay, what happens when we break through a point of resistance? Okay, typically it's going to become support now. It's going to become a price floor. Okay, so, and usually when it breaks through, okay, if it's going to continue going up, it will surge right through. So you can see this is a really strong candle right here, surged right through, went right through, real strong, real hard movement right through, broke through that. Okay, and then what does it do after it breaks through? Typically, it's going to come back and retest this area. That's exactly what it did. Came back down, retested this, okay, retested it as a support. Okay, support is your floor. Okay, hit the floor, went up, okay, went back, retested it again, hit the floor again, went up, okay, and then we got our higher lows here. and our higher highs. Okay, so we go up. Now what's happened now? It's broken back through on the way down. Okay, is it coming back up and retesting to drop further? Or is it going to come back through and retest and go up? Okay, so let's look at another pair. Let's look at let's look at the USD JPY, US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Okay, I'm gonna take this down to a lower time frame. We'll look at the 4-hour here. Okay, so you start to get an eye for these. Okay, so here's an area here. Okay, price came up, hit it, rejected off of it, came up, went down, came up, failed, and then just drop. Okay, and we had a lot of action going along in here, so this is a pretty strong resistance point here around 113.55. So you can see over time. Okay, and if you look back into the past, okay, these support and resistance areas, you know, they predict the future. Like you can see here, back in July, okay, it was testing these same areas. It's testing the same points. Okay, and let's zoom in here. All right, and you can see, like for example, on the way up, as it breaks through these areas, okay, it comes back and tests. So every time it breaks through, it'll come back and test an area. Like here, for example. Okay, you can see this was a previous price ceiling. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, what happened when it broke through? Came back, tested it, came back up. Okay, so these are things you look for, and again, these are zones you're looking for. So it's not particular specific prices. Okay, let's check out the euro versus the US dollar. So you want to zoom out here. Let's get a good look at this. Okay, so you can see like right here, you know, these are areas. These are strong zones. Okay, we want to trade from zone to zone. Okay, see, broke through, came up, tested, failed. Okay, came up, broke through, false breakout, came up, boom, through, back to test this area, up through, and you know, right through. You know, tested this spot about 3 times up here. Okay, so support and resistance zones. Okay, these are you know, we look for these areas because they're possible entry points. Okay, they tell us what's going to happen. They basically predict the future. The first thing we do is we look into the past and we look for, okay, what were the strongest areas of support and resistance, and how can we use them now? So you can see right here, you know, this is a strong floor right here. Is price going to bounce up off of here, or is it going to plunge through, come back to retest, and then continue to drop? Okay, so what we look for when we enter is, if it comes off of it, we would look for a retest, okay, and we would look to enter and then take it off. If it broke through, what we'd be looking for is for it to come back Okay. Retest it as a resistance point now, and then continue. Okay. Come down, retest. We would enter right here on the retest on a sell, and then we would look to take a profit going down. So this is a short video, guys, on support and resistance. So I just wanted to help bring you guys some value, some beginner trading tips, so that you guys can start to see the market in real time and understand what you're looking at. So again, my name is Mike Sancho. If you want to connect with me on Facebook or Instagram, okay, my links are going to be down below. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll be sending out a lot more videos, bringing you guys some value and some tips and tricks of the trade. So see you guys later. Happy trading.